Hey, what's up, all you sharks? This is Sharks Traders here, getting back to my YouTube channel, and I'm really excited to be sharing with you chart FUTU. This is a chart that was recommended by our boy Wolf of Financial. If you guys haven't, go ahead and check him out on Twitter. He does some amazing spaces, best in the industry. Again, his name on Twitter is Wolf Financial. And if you guys haven't, go ahead and check out me, yours truly, Shark of Traders at Twitter. Everything will be down in the description box where you can go ahead and follow me there. Also, go ahead and check out my Discord, as on our Discord, we do live charting every night for the community. And any chart that you guys recommend, just like how Wolf has recommended FUTU, we go ahead and do a live chart analysis for you. So go ahead and come join us at the community and check us out on Twitter as well. But okay, let's dive in and let's get to it. So FUTU, there's a lot of interesting price action right now. It's almost actually flagging, and we'll go ahead and draw some trend lines. But one thing that I wanted to show off first was we had our MACD cross down here, okay? When we were down in the negative, down below the zero line, as you can see, it was at negative 5.5 when it crossed, 5.4. But in the fives. But what I did like was after we did cross, we had a nice gap up. Okay, that gap up was because of our volume spike that was over our 20-day moving average, and that has actually propelled us into somewhat of a new trend right now. Let me go ahead and draw some trend lines. So let's go ahead and draw a strong support that's been here as of late, ever since we've been going in this channel. Let's go right there. And then also we need to draw one from the top of our area down here where we're, like I said, we're slowly starting to flag. Okay. And we could probably extend this even out so you can kind of see the flag formation. Let me go ahead and do something really quick. We're going to remove. That's what's so nice with TrendSpider. TrendSpider is awesome. It's literally awesome. What we're going to do is later on too, we're going to be getting into why I love TrendSpider so much. Okay, so like I said, you can kind of see that we're starting to flag here. And what I'm going to be looking for is us to be breaking through this line and to look to start a new channel. That's where I'm looking for right now. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go to the top of this one and right here. So what we're hoping for is we're hoping that we're going to break through this flag, this bull flag here, from our extreme breakout here, and we're going to start to have a new trend. And I'm actually really liking what the price action is doing right now. But one thing that I want to kind of point out is as we have an extremely strong support right here, we're making a little bit of, it's all depending where our price action happens here. If we're not able to break this previous spike, then unfortunately we might revert back to this support area and kind of still stay within this channel. But and why I say that is our volume has been decreasing as of late, and if we stay in this same channel where the volume is going to be continued to decrease, our price action is going to follow suit, and it'll revert back towards where our strong support is here. And that is something that we definitely don't want. If we revert back here and we fall off this extremely strong support, especially after having two strong bounces, this could break and we could be reverting back to lower levels. But what I actually believe is going to happen is next week, volume is going to be crucial. And we're going to need to be paying attention to volume very, very importantly, very, very particularly, because if volume can pick up over our 20-day moving average, we're going to break through this flag and we're going to start to have this new formation here. And we're going to have, and what is nice actually, we could look for FUTU to start to creep up to its previous highs of all-time highs. So, like I said, it's really crucial here. If you notice, this is going to be our breaking point right in this area. Okay, we're either going to break through or we're going to break down, one of the two. And one thing that I want to show you about TrendSpider that is so effing cool is you can get a volume portfolio. So I'm going to get a volume portfolio from when we had that breakout, okay, all the way until now, okay? And what it shows you on the volume portfolio is it gives you your point of control, okay? And our point of control throughout that right now is at 50.49. So we're about at that level right now. That's basically what point of control is showing you, is the most money spent at a certain price. And that is in this area, right up the POC, is what has been spent the most, which is about at that 150 level, okay? And then the next thing that we're also looking for is our VWAP, right? And our VWAP is right here, which is going to be at 137, which is almost like our median area. Now, if we revert back to our VWAP, we're going to be staying within the channel of the flag channel, as you can see, okay? Because we'll be going here and we'll be breaking our VWAP, which would be right there, and it would be kind of falling out of the upward channel that's trying to create right now. So this POC for us is very important because this is what needs to be holding as our new support line. If this can be holding as our new support line and look to start to bounce off of this, then we're going to be continuing our uptrend. And what's really nice is we've already shown in the past that our MACD can get upwards to that 10, even all the way up to 25 level here. Now this is not normal at all, but things do creep up to that 10 level. Usually it's more towards that 5. But right now what's nice is we're trading at 4. What I don't like though on the MACD is our histogram is starting to decrease, which is showing that the bulls are weakening and the bears are starting to take control. So like I said, for the bulls to really jump back up, we need that volume spike to happen. Now, without that volume spike, the bears will start to take control, our histogram will dip, our MACD will start to dip, and already our MACD is starting to, and our MACD and our signal line is really starting to get close. Now, if those cross over, it's going to be a bearish indicator, and we'll probably revert back to our channel, which is within this area, and then this upward channel will be broken once this line here is broken on the price action. Now, what's really nice is, like I said, we got our POC, but I'm going to show some really cool things in TrendSpider that you guys can highlight when you guys are trading. Not everyone needs to sit down and not everyone sees where these lines need to be and all that. So what we're going to do is we're going to take some of my lines away, and I'm going to show you some of my indicators. And on my trends, I've kind of taken everything away because I wanted to show you guys what I was working on. So now that we know what our point of control is, and now that we know what different things that we're looking for, I would like to see what's really cool too is you can create alerts for different things. So what we're going to do is we're going to show off some of our trend lines that TrendSpider automates for us. So one thing that I want to look for is first is a weekly, right? And the weekly is going to be these dotted lines that are going to be showing. And what's crazy is, look, it follows just almost exactly as my lines that I was doing before. So you wouldn't even really need to be having me have these lines for you. It draws it out for you. So it's showing our flagging formation. And then secondly, I'm going to show our daily, but I'm only going to show that quickly because we kind of can see the daily, but it also shows some upward trends, just like here. Their channel is more showing towards this way, which is probably more of what's realistic to happen, okay? I was just doing a quick little show of where we could if we start to get some volume control. But the secondary thing, so we're going to kind of remove that. But the secondary thing that I really love, right, is something that it calls heat maps. And like when you're a trader like me, you're trading in the point of least resistance, okay? And where it's showing our least resistance is exactly at our POC line, okay? So our POC line is nice and clear. That's showing our path of least resistance. Now, what's nice is our upper trajectory, right, has a lower path of least resistance than our downward track where you're seeing really hard red, okay? So that is showing me that our upwards trajectory, just like we drew this channel, has an opportunity. Now volume needs to pick up for this track to continue. But once volume picks up, we're going to be good moving forward, and we're going to be moving within our trend. Now, like I said, what is good is we don't have this downward least path of resistance. We're looking at least more flat towards our POC. So like I said, next week's going to be crucial. Five bars, we're going to figure out what's going to happen. Are we going to break down, or are we going to be breaking up? Like I said, guys, go ahead and check out the description and go ahead and give me a follow. What I love about all of this stuff, guys, is TrendSpider is awesome. Okay, TrendSpider gives you opportunities to really dive deep into technical analysis, especially if you know what you're doing. You can get some real high level stuff. What I love is the seasonality. It kind of shows you what seasons are going to be playing on hot times, and for me that's been crucial. Now for other people that aren't as familiar and aren't as even familiar with different trends, what's nice is, let me go ahead and remove my trends. Those are my lines, okay? All of my lines are my drawings, okay? But look at what trend lines they supported. So we're going to go to show nothing first. We're going to get rid of our heat map, and then we're going to get rid of everything, okay? So that's just our normal screen. When I came in and I was doing our technical analysis, these were the lines that I drew. I drew up our volume. I drew up our volume profile. I also showed our point of control and our VWAP, right? And then I also showed you that we were having a bull flag that was created here, but what we needed was we were looking for this channel to start to break out, okay? Now look what TrendSpider does for you. Oh wow, the weekly, we were right on point, right? But it also takes out the grunt work, and I can do this like that in a snap. I don't have to worry about drawing out the lines, making sure they're straight. TrendSpider does it for me. I love it. And then secondarily, let's look at their trend lines. Now their trend lines are probably going to be even more on point than mine because they're automated, and AI and computers are smarter than I am. And what I love is, now moving forward, let's go ahead and show our heat map on the daily, and their main line on where they believe that the trend's going to continue to going is right on point with our POC, which was right at this 149 level, and it's right in level with the point of least resistance. And then I can go ahead and show my lines again, and we can show our VWAP. And yes, that looks a little crazy, and we can go ahead and take their lines off, but it's still pretty similar. Okay, guys? What I'm trying to tell you is, TrendSpider, for anybody that's new, I would be trying to use it, and I would not be trying, I would definitely be checking it out. They give a free trial, and go ahead and use my promo code that's in the description there, and you'll get 25% off. And I'm a big proponent on TrendSpider. Technical analysis is everything for me, and it gives me everything I need in a blink of an eye. Look, we took about 15 minutes, or maybe even 10 minutes, breaking down all of this, and if I take that away, look what happens. I get my weekly like that, I get my daily just like that, and I'm able then to still do my volume profile here to make it nice, and there we go. And at the end of the day, guys, this is something that should be utilized. It shows you your trends. It shows you right places to get in and out of an opportunity. At this point in time, if we break below our POC, it's going to be something that I'll be looking to have a stop loss there, because we could be reverting back to our triangle form here, which would put us back to our strong support around the 100 area. Now if 100 breaks, we could be reverting back. I do want to take us back to one thing here on our MACD. Is on our MACD we did have a gap up. Okay. Now, like I said, charts don't necessarily like to have unfinished gaps. So if I'm hoping that this trend is going to take us into new areas and this gap will stay finished, but unfortunately, if volumes doesn't hold up and volume breaks and our MACD right down here decides to break down, then this is going to probably revert back to here. More than likely, and then we'll probably look to start to revert back to this point of least resistance. So again, guys, go ahead, reach out to me if you have any questions. If you have any questions even about TrendSpider, reach out and I can go ahead and help you there. It's a great tool and I definitely recommend using it. If anything, go ahead and check it out for a week. And if you don't like it, it's too much, then move on. But they got great customer support. I wouldn't have been able to do this without the one-on-one training. So anyways, FUTU, Wolf of Financial. We do like the uptrend. We're looking for it to stay within this area, and what we just do not want, it to fall off our point of control here and then revert back here. So watch it carefully. Depending on your price point, look for maybe for a tight stop loss here, and if it breaks down, you sell and you can always get back in. It's all depending on your price point. It's all depending on your trading style. Make sure you, I'm not a financial advisor, so go ahead and contact your financial advisor for any kind of actionable trading. But for technical analysis and what people are looking for on my level, TrendSpider is awesome. Go ahead and check them out, and also go ahead and check out Wolf Financial on Twitter, and go ahead and check me out on Twitter and my Discord as we go ahead and we do these kind of nightly sessions on any charts that you guys are looking for. So with that being said, enjoy your weekend. Happy Father's Day, everybody, and I'll catch you on Monday. Let's go ahead and get them.